Yes.
Oh,
and
oh!
it's good.
Yeah!
Nice.
And look at all the energy we got. Fantastic.
Okay.
Solar panels all charged up. It's getting full brightness. Excellent.
I'm pulverizing.
And just in time, because we just ran out of coal in the generator.
Nice.
All right,
Oh.
so I guess I'm going to start the slow process of moving stuff over. Hold on.
Huh.
I wonder if these are the same barrels that I used in a previous version of Feed the Beast.
Barrels.
Barrels. They're cool because, well, I mean, if these are the same barrels I think they are, then they're going to be cool. Oh, I need to try something. Someone suggested this in one
Yes.
of the comments.
Yes. Wait. There are the barrels you can store.
Like a
stuff.
whole bunch of a single item in? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So if
yes.
I place a tree, and then this is a comment. Comments sometimes can be lies, much like the cake. But we're gonna, if we use a force gem on it, it does not turn into a forest tree. Someone lied to me. Again, that doesn't work. Can I use it on a regular tree? No. Can I just plant it in the ground? No, I can't. See, you have to find like a forest tree to get forest wood, right? And someone's like, "Oh, just use your forest gems on a tree, man." No, that was a lie.
Not on a full-grown tree like here.
No, I tried that too. Uh-oh, I'm locked up. There we go. Okay, I'm going again. So, pretty much the only thing we can seem to do with this stuff is we can make forest ingots out of it. But this isn't working. It doesn't work on that. It doesn't work on this. Maybe if I like put a stick in my inventory or in the crafting thing and then put a force gem next to it, no. Probably not. No.
That's too bad.
I'm gonna try anyway though. A stick and a force gem. They don't do anything together.
I was actually afraid of that.
Oh well. Well, you know what? It was a good experiment. It just didn't work.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
So, I think I need to hunt for some more copper.
Okay. So you're gonna head down to the mines?
Yeah. I think I'm going to Ore Island. So, there we go. I actually got 10 copper dust in the furnace, but that's not enough for now.
Yeah, I'm watching them cook up right now.
Yeah, I need to find some more.
I'm gonna store these other furnaces up here as kind of like if we need them as backups, they're there. I'm slowly moving stuff over from the Farming Island Simulator 2016 over to Factory Sim 2017 or whatever we're gonna call the factory. It doesn't have to be that.
I actually made a bummer. Okay, to be honest to you, I was trying to set up a trap for the next episode that when you try to go... What?
Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
Okay, well, okay. Alright, tell me more about this trap.
What I did, I dropped a lot of TNT into the mines.
What? And
then I accidentally stepped on a stone plate. And I accidentally blew up the mines.
What?
But it's not. You cannot see it.
You blew up our mines. You blew up our mines. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes. No. Yeah. Maybe.
Well,
but it's not visible.
It could be worse, I guess.
Yes. I restored everything.
That's good. Although I do wish we'd gotten that on video. That would have been great.
No, it will be a shame for me though.
You're like down in the mines, like laughing, and I'm like, "What's going on?" You're like, "Oh, nothing. Come down to the mine," and then I just hear you go, "Oh no," because you just set up your own explosives, and it's just like, yeah, that would have been funny. Not for you, of course,
but a fail for me.
Yeah, it would. Oh man, so I'm doing a little bit of organizing while I'm at this. We really need to get what's the mod that allows us to do like a whole bunch of sorting and stuff?
Good one. Forgot.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Forgotten.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is either. It's a good one though. It's a really good one. It's got like the ME terminals and stuff like that, or maybe not even ME terminals. Maybe I'm just making that up. I don't know.
Applied energetics.
Is that might be it? I don't know. I don't want to say yes because I don't remember.
With the lot of storage thingy-majings.
Yeah, you get like these storage disks and stuff, and
that is applied energetics.
Okay, yeah, we eventually need to get into that too because that's a good one to have.
But it's very expensive.
We're not quite there yet. we're what, like 20 episodes, 30, 40 episodes into this? Maybe not that much, but you kind of get where I'm going.
Yeah,
why am I making a door?
We've been somewhere.
We've got a factory going with some basic stuff. We've got
Yeah,
questions.
that's actually something.
Actually, while we're kind of killing time, let me get the questions open. Remember, in the last recording session, we asked people to submit questions for you.
Yes.
About the Netherlands and yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, question number 1 comes to us from Dealey MC, who says, "Oh, I thought earlier he was Dutch, smiley face," which isn't really a question. It's more like a statement. But
yes.
Congratulations, Dilly MC, you were correct.
Yes, I am Dutch.
So Bjorn is Dutch, so that's good. SGT Fart 95. What an excellent name. I'm sure your mother's proud of that name. Wants to know what a name. Okay. He asks, what is the weather like in the Netherlands? Hashtag Ask Bjorn. So they started a hashtag.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool.
I know it is, but I didn't actually get the question, so could you repeat?
Oh, I'm very sorry. What is the weather like in the Netherlands?
Well, right now or just regular?
They didn't specify, so I guess we can go with both. I mean, what's it like at this very moment?
At this very moment, well, it's winter here, so... And we actually didn't had a winter. We didn't had snow and all that cool stuff that happens in the winter. So, yeah, the weather is pretty.
You heard it here first. No snow in the Netherlands.
Yeah, it's really true. There is no snow in the Netherlands this winter.
Wow.
None.
We had some snow, but it was... That's not what we're talking about, though. What's the average weather like? Like, give us a rundown of your yearly sort of forecasts.
Well, oh wait, I'm in trouble. I'm in very deep trouble right now.
What's happening?
I got shot by different skeletons, and keep inventory is not on anymore, so I need to run away.
Not. No, yes, run away. Don't die. Don't even think about dying.
Oh, I can teleport.
Oh, you can do that, yes. And that's not cheating. That's for the that's for the entertainment of the folks at home.
Yes.
Because otherwise they'd have to watch you walk like long distances, and no one wants to watch that.
No.
Speaking of waypoints, I need to create another one. Factory.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm back. I'm safe.
Rainbows.
All right, back to the weather again.
Right.
Yeah,
and now back to Bjorn with the weather.
Yeah. I think I'm not very good with degrees and Celsius and Fahrenheit and.
Right. No, it's okay. We have things that'll. I mean, if you just pick a degree type, we can throw it into our computers and translate it into our native temperatures.
Yeah, indeed. Where is my phone? Oh, there we go. My phone tells me how. It is 7 degrees Celsius. So I do not know how many Fahrenheit that is.
So there you go, people. 7. That's kind of cold.
Well, it's actually very warm.
Is it really? Okay, so 0 in Celsius that's freezing temperature, right? If I'm not mistaken,
yes.
Water freezes. Okay, hold on. I'm not looking this up on my phone.
Totally not.
In school, I learned how to calculate in my head, like the difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius. But that was in school, and that was a long time ago. And I'm old now. I'm old now, so I don't remember that. 1 degree Celsius is 33 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so you said it's 7 degrees?
Yeah,
Celsius?
It's 7 degrees.
Okay. 7 degrees Celsius equals 44 Fahrenheit.
Oh.
So you're basically having, and you said that's kind of warm?
Well, it's winter, so...
Okay. Well, no, it's just, so for those living in Texas, you'll know that's like a frosty winter day. That's That's like, oh gosh, bundle up. It's freezing outside.
Oh, okay. Really?
We have it's very warm down here. It's very warm. It's very humid. I know if you go further west into the state or out in the panhandle and stuff, it's a little bit drier, so it's not as humid and it gets a little colder. But here where I'm at in Huntsville, it's very warm all the time and it's very humid all the time. It's gotten kind of cold, and they did have that one day where it snowed a lot, but it's been a pretty average winter aside from that. There's been all these storms up north. New York, every year New York gets covered in snow, and every year the people in New York freak out like it's never happened before. Every year. Oh my gosh, it's snowing in New York. You don't say.
You don't say.
I've done that every year since I was born. We don't know what to do. There's so much snow. People are shivering. And then things warm up, and it's the worst summer they've ever. It's so hot. We're sweating in New York. So hot. And then it gets cold again, and it's so cold. It's never been this cold before. And I don't.
Yeah, I know that.
It's just. Well, I think people just have like short-term memory loss when it comes to temperature. It's just like, oh, it's never been like this. Well, yeah, it has. It was like this last year, and I have to sit here and listen to it because, for some reason, when you don't live in New York, every news station just talks about New York. I don't know if it's like that in Holland. Like, if you don't live in Amsterdam, do you have to hear about Amsterdam every day anyway? Or I don't know.
No, that's not true. It's just regular weather.
That's good. That's. I don't even watch like the news anymore. I can find out what the weather's going to be on my phone, and then that way I don't have to deal with people complaining that the weather is exactly the same as it always has been where they're living, but that they didn't expect. What are we talking about right now? Right. Questions ask Bjorn. So next question. Moving on. What city do you live in?
Well, it's a city called Enschede.
Can you say that again, please?
Yeah. Enschede.
It's really
of
like
Dutch.
The coolest city ever.
Yeah.
Just the name. Just the name. It sounds awesome.
Yeah. Well, in England they will say something like what will they say in England? I can say that with an English accent actually.
What? So people in England, I'm guessing people in England, yeah, they probably don't call it that since I can't even pronounce that. But if I could say it again, I'm gonna try.
All right, Enschede.
Okay. Enschede. No.
Yeah, that's what. Well, you're very close though.
I give up. Never mind.
No, but well, the main problem with the American language is, and that we using, is the SCH combination of yeah.
Yeah.
And that's some really complicated for the English and American language.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was reading through some comments from your video, and I saw that you're trying to something writing in Dutch.
Yeah, Google Translate.
Yes.
Yeah. I was hoping Google knew what it was doing. I'm guessing it didn't.
Well, almost.
Almost.
But the sentence was actually the sentence was wrong. What Google Translate does is it just picks the words you're typing and literally types it over in another language.
It doesn't actually like put it in the right order or anything. It just changes the words.
But it was not like that I couldn't understand it. I actually could understand it.
It just sounded like someone who like just learning the language, right? Probably something like that. Someone who hasn't quite picked up the syntax. Is that the right word?
I think
they learned they learned the words. They just didn't learn the order in which they were supposed to be used. Right? Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. So there you go, people. With the help of Google, I can almost speak Dutch.
Yes,
almost.
you do. But just for example, in English you say "How are you?" But if you pick a sentence in Dutch, it would be "How goes it with you?" That's for example. That's the order in Dutch.
Huh.
So yeah, that's why it could be very complicated.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Stupid spider. Go away.
So you're having this adventure in the caves, and I'm upstairs. And do you know what I'm doing?
Well, tell me.
This is so exciting. I'm ferrying from the island to the factory, just inventories full of stuff.
Ooh.
So I can put it in chests, and it's a good time. Not really, but when it's done, it'll be good that it's done, and we'll have everything over here, and it'll be organized in one place.
By the way, I got 15 copper, so I can double that to 30. There we go. Hey.
Dun, 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 dun.